Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. Welcome to a Friday night edition of Delaware Hockey Night presented by 412 Communications. We are live from the friendly confines of Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware for inter-county Scholastic Hockey League action, the second of two meetings this season between the Father Judge Crusaders and Salesianum. James Witherite flying solo on these airwaves tonight. I hear we might have a cameo appearance a little bit later on from Mike Rosynski. as the Father Judge Crusaders organization has always been very hospitable to us here on Delaware Hockey Night through the time that we've known each other. And here with the Crusaders as the visiting team, we're certainly happy to reciprocate that hospitality. We'll hear from Mike a little bit later on as we talk all things Father Judge hockey and how their season's progressing. First time these two teams met, it was a nail-biter in northeastern Philadelphia as Father Judge went on to a 3-2 overtime win over Salesianum in the season opener. The Sals, of course, looking to turn that around, but they'll have to do so without one of their leading players, Christian Kinsler, out this evening, and Trevor Stimmel out for the remainder of the season due to a lower body injury. If you were here along with us on Monday, it was an ugly 5-4 win for the Sals over Boyertown, but one that saw a lot of players, a lot of unsuspecting contributors show up on the score sheet. Among them, Will Betterly, third-line winger, scoring 2 of Salesianum's 5 goals, and we saw Jake Ehrlich, defenseman, notch his first of the season as well. Brian LeBlanc's Salesianum team looking to improve to 5-2-1 and looking to come out of the season series against Father Judge with 3 points to their name. Father Judge, of course, looking to complete the sweep. Colin McKee will start between the pipes. He's 3-2-0 on the season with a .391 goals against average and a save percentage of .889. We'll see Gavin Amlung and Devin Mallon at the blue line. The big name to look at in terms of offensive productivity, Mike McDevitt, 14 points on the season, 4 goals, 10 helpers. Matt Devine with 4 goals and 6 assists so far on the year. Pregame, of course, brought to you by Limestone Pension Associates. Retirement doesn't just magically occur when you turn 65, and saving for retirement can be challenging. Call the experts, Limestone Pension Associates. They've crafted and administered qualified pension plans for over 35 years for small businesses across America. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more. Without further ado, let's take you inside the glass for tonight's opening introductions. Once again, hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena. The Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League presents tonight's regular season boys varsity game between the visiting Father Judge Crusaders and Salesianum. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the Father Judge Crusaders, led by acting head coach Steve Mead, starting in goal, number 30, Colin McKee. On defense, number 53, Devin Mallon. And number 4, Gavin Amlung. Starting at left wing, number 93, Owen Sherwin. At right wing, number 44, Gavin Roush. And at center, number 73, Colin Myers. You know what time it is, fans? Let's meet the starting lineup for Salesianum. Starting in goal, number 37, Aiden Kikut. At left wing, number 9, Chris Alberts. Starting at right wing, number 17, Stock Toshinsky. At center, number 22, Logan Downs. On defense, number 36, Amos Schofield. And your captain, number 19, Kalen Driggs. Salesianum is coached by Brian LeBlanc, Bob Thomas, and Bobby Cathell. The officials for this evening's game, the referees, are Mike Campbell and Rob Savastano. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who so bravely and proudly defend it with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the Mike Wersinski just said off air, let's play some hockey. We're about ready to go, 3 17-minute periods. And this first period brought to you by our good friends at First Aid Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and events, as well as their partnership with the Delaware Junior Blue Hens, by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Father Judge wearing their away blue sweaters, white numbers, white sleeves, red trim. Salesianum decked out in their home whites, those Notre Dame-inspired gold helmets. Gold S on the front, gold number on the back, navy blue pants, gold and blue trim everywhere you can fit it. Rob Savastano awaiting the meeting of the centers. Sherwin and Chris Albert coming in to take the opening draw. And off we go at Fred Rust Arena. Second meeting of these two teams this season. If you're just joining us, Father Judge victorious 3-2 in their first meeting. And that was on opening night. Here comes Sherwin, bodied off the puck by Tuschinski just upon gaining the Salesianum line. It is hacked forward by Downs along the far wall. No icing here. Gavin Amlung tries to play it behind his own goal, but in comes the Salesianum forecheck net front feed. Came from Tuschinski trying to connect with Downs, but that puck is knocked away. Recovered over center by Roush for Father Judge. Advanced to Myers, and we'll see the second combination for the Father Judge Crusaders. Filter their way in, but they'll be pinned back in their end. No icing here as Logan Downs chases down the puck, beats Roland to it by about a half step, but gave it away and retreats into neutral territory. Father Judge still forced deep in their own end, but here comes Matt Moser on up the left wing boards, dipsy-doodling through the slot. Shot saved by Kekit. Tried to hang on for the freeze, but couldn't. And now on up the center comes Frankie Palante, who backhands the puck into the near corner of the Father Judge zone after gaining center red, so there was no icing to worry about there. As the second line comes in for the Sal's. Varsity debut for Joey Pietropalo. Working the right wing along with Jack Farrell and Vinny Variale centering that second combination. Frankie Palante, Jake Ehrlich, and Logan Morady completing the defensive core for the 4-2-1 Sals here this evening. As the third line will get their first cuts in, Will Betterly along with Matt Bellepede and Michael Massey, and on down the line chart completing the dozen forwards, Kozink, Pasiti, and Buchanavage. For Salesianum forced at their own blue line. Palante waiting deep in his zone, ricochets the puck off the near boards, tipped forward by Bellepede, taken away by Mike Fontaine just inside the Judge blue line. Bellepede perseveres, they converge in the near corner, puck controlled yet by Salesianum, but Betterly fails on the centering pass, and this will come back in icing. 2 minutes and 21 seconds into the first period. Face-off will be to the right of Colin McKee. Fontaine and Bellepede. Won by Fontaine for Father Judge. Advanced up the right dots. Now he crosses to the center in a 2-on-2. Cross slot pass finds Colin Howell. Shot goes into the far glass, but the net behind Aiden Keekett is knocked off the moorings. And that gives us a stoppage in play 2.5 minutes into the first. Here at Fred Rust Arena, no score between Father Judge and Salesianum. You've got bad blood rivalries, you've got good blood rivalries. I would say this certainly qualifies as the latter. A lot of mutual respect between these two programs and has been that way for years. Mike concurs. Betterly surrounded at the near half wall, failing to clear the Salesianum zone. Fontaine fans on the puck trying to hold. Devin Mallon protects. Shot off the waffle board of Keekett to the near corner. Strong snipe there from Devin Mallon, but even better reflexes by Keekett to keep it out of harm's way. Race on for the puck into the Salesianum zone. Worked by Betterly. Ahead to Kalen Driggs through neutral territory. In he comes, but he's angled to the near wall by Sean Miller, the back-checking Crusader. Puck volleyed across neutral territory. Buchanavage tries to chip it beyond the reach of Owen Sherwin, but gets stonewalled just above the Salesianum line. Betterly looking for somewhere to go under pressure from Roush. Now flips the puck to his left. Thrown in by Gianni Pasiti. This puck rolls to the near corner of the Judge zone, where Amlung plays it off the near boards, and it's carried on by Sherwin through neutral ice. He plays a hard carom shot in behind the goal. Puck rolls to the far corner. Myers is there, sandwiched by a pair of Salesianum defenders. Buchanavage couldn't take the puck away. Maintaining was Myers. Shot stopped by Keekett. Gets his own rebound, Myers does. Tries to put one on a tee net front. Roush canceled out net front. Doing well to clog up the slot was Charles Buchanavage. And here's Variale heading up a 2-on-2 the other way. Hard shot. Missed the near post. Amlung put just enough pressure on to force that Variale attempt wide. Held in by Schofield at the left point. This puck rolled behind the Crusaders' goal, where Amlung is double-teamed by a pair of Salesianum forecheckers. Gavin Amlung slows down, shovels the puck behind to Roland, who's got more space up the left side. Fed on to Roush and carried by Sherwin through neutral territory. Slapper from 80 feet. Misses the near post, swatted at by Keekett, but completely gratuitous on the part of the Salesianum netminder. Pasiti to Variale up the near side, tipped beyond red, in behind the Father Judge goal, and that gives Salesianum time to get some fresh legs on. We're coming to the 5-minute mark of the first period of a scoreless hockey game. A lot of back and forth in this feeling out period. Downs picks up a loose puck deep in his own zone. And Mike Wersinski, public address announcer for the Father Judge Crusaders, hanging out with us here in the press box. A chance there. Net front from Catallo cleared the crossbar. Holding was Devine in the far corner. Devine shovels this puck in, stopped by Keekett, and it's cleared out of harm's way, batted on into neutral ice by Downs. And the Crusaders must reset. Mike, so far pretty even both ways here, and What we're seeing here is something that you and I have both become rather accustomed to in the last few years of what we can expect between these two sides.
It's a good chess match. It's a good chess match here, Jim.
In a lot of ways it is. You've got depth and speed and forechecking on the Father Judge side. You've got a lot of defensive tactical strength on the side of Salesianum, and a lot of that can be attributed to assistant coach Bob Thomas and his influence on the team. It seems like a lot of the games between these two teams start out like this, and then the floodgates open probably late in the second period. There was a shot from the left point, and Kalen Driggs, which is blocked away by McKee. Follow-up chance trickles wide too. Puck now covered up with 10:33 to go in the first period, and Salesianum just got themselves an attacking zone face-off. Really one of the big stumbling blocks for Salesianum, Colin McKee's netminding. Granted, he only has a 3-2 record so far this season, but he is perpetually dialed in, plays the angles well. He's just really a solid textbook goalie at the backstop of this team.
Colin's been a Father Judge goalie since he was a freshman, and he knows what he's doing behind the pipes there. He's very poised, doesn't give up many rebounds, and his senior leadership is showing on this team.
And he leads from behind. He's got a solid core in front of him, and I think we agree, Mike, that whenever these two teams met at the beginning of the season, he was really the difference maker for the Crusaders.
Both goalies actually played well in that game. It's a shame somebody had to lose, going into overtime. It was a great game.
I think what they combined for some 60-some saves or some ridiculous number like that is the Fontaine shot from the top of the left circle ends up in Keeket's glove, and that'll give us a pause in play with 10:07 to go in the first period. Mike, we'll be hearing from you a little bit later on through the course of tonight's game. This face-off coming to the left of Aiden Keeket. Fontaine in for the draw. Bats the puck in behind the Salesianum goal. Chased to the near corner by the nameless number 17. New addition to this Crusaders side. Leo Riley, number 17. As mentioned, a new addition to the Crusaders, a call-up, if you will. And he heads up a 2-on-2 attack with Colin Howell, the puck carrier. Howell's shot from 40 feet, blocked down by Keeket, but the puck lay loose after ricocheting off his chest protector and had to be cleared out by the Salesianum defensive core. Here comes Fontaine, hard shot wide. This rolls off the corner boards to Devin Mallon, maintaining the near point. Rolled in below the cage to Riley, double teamed. This loose puck corralled and walked forward by Schofield, thrown across neutral territory, batted down by Carlos Roland, just inside the Father Judge blue line, and back in it comes. Pass up the middle to Kozink from Buchanavage. He tried to drop it back to Variali, but to no avail. Roush up the near wall, stonewalled at the Salesianum blue line, but the back-checking Frankie Palante. Salesianum presses in. Zone not held, says referee Mike Campbell. So the Crusaders are availed a free pass, but Roush gives the puck away. Buchanavage leaves it in deep to Jake Ehrlich. We're past the halfway point of this first period already. No score between the Crusaders and Salesianum in their second of two meetings, and Charles Buchanavage was about a week and a half offside on that advance into Crusader territory. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, and more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build lasting relationships with your clientele. Now hit the 9-minute mark of the first period. No score Albert tries to pinch through up the near boards. Rolled the puck into the corner. Tuschinski couldn't chase it down. Amlung got there well in time for the Crusaders. Tuschinski maintains, centering pass. The down shot turned aside by McKee. His third save of the evening. To Aiden Keek at sixth as he just turns aside another Father Judge chance. Trying to walk through the slot was Matt Devine. Lost control of the puck in the high slot. Carried in now by Moser, circling behind the cage. He's pinched to the near corner by Logan Morady on the back check. Devine bodied off the puck. Here comes Downs into a sea of Columbia blue sweaters. Tried to center it high, nobody home. Driggs couldn't get there. Moser tries to walk this one free before Tuschinski strips the puck from him. Floats it in behind the Crusaders' goal, and that enables Salesianum to get some fresh legs on. Past the 10-minute mark of the first period of this scoreless hockey game. Logan Downs takes aim from the top of the left circle off the glass, so no shot on goal here. Race on for the puck back toward the Salesianum blue line, batted forward by Schofield ahead to Variale. Centering pass broken up. Kevin Necht pushes this puck as far as his own blue line before it's turned back in. Fontaine will clear this time. Schofield couldn't reach at the point to maintain. And this will come back in icing with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in period number 1. Variale won the draw. Schofield took aim from the right point off the pads of McKee. The puck rebounded to the near corner. Walked forward now by Leo Riley. Mike Rasinski giving us the assist with the identification of the nameless player. Goal! Salesianum has scored. It was Jack Farrell putting the puck past McKee to give Salesianum the early lead. Here's a look at it again. Farrell splits defenders, backhand. Did Pietro Paulo get the tip on that? I'm not sure. We're going to give it to Farrell at 11:01. And we'll wait for confirmation. If indeed that stands for Jack Farrell, who was consequently the player who was injured in the first meeting between these two teams. It will be his third of the season. We are not getting any communication from the off-ice officials. So we're in a holding pattern before we give you this goal information. Long shot turned aside by McKee. Puck is loose, picked up in the slot by Roush. A Salesianum goal, his third of the season, scored by number 45, Jack Farrell. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 1 second in the first period. Farrell's third at 11:01. A slash signaled against Buckanavage. This at 12:46 in the first period. So Salesianum is headed to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the first time tonight. If you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware trash can cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization of your trash and recycling bins, and it's environmentally friendly too. They use high-pressure hot water jets to kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 20, Charles Buckanavage. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes 46 seconds in the first period. Buckanavage 2 for slashing at 12:46. Keekett with a couple rapid-fire saves. Devine bats the puck into the near corner to Moser. He's on up front with Landon Culver. Rather, that was Robert Catallo who was looming net front. Back into this power play, Mallon and Amlar. Albert trying to make some shorthanded magic, denied from 35 feet by McKee's stick. 3.5 minutes to go in the first period of this 1-0 hockey game. Salesianum, thanks to that Jack Farrell attack from the right half wall through defenders. That's the lone goal of the afternoon so far. I believe last time these two teams met, and the times before that, it was Father Judge who drew first blood. And a power play goal for Father Judge puts them on the board. We'll give it another look. Thrown in off the post and in. That was Matt Devine, who scored for the Crusaders. At 13:51, a power play goal. And his 5th of the year, giving us a tie hockey game.
Father Judge goal scored by number 43, Matthew Devine. A power play goal. Matt Devine scores for Father Judge.
And that goal was at 13:51 in the first period as Mike Wersinski steps in to announce the Father Judge goals here this evening. Delayed penalty against Salesianum. As the whistle sounds. Stashchinsky will head off for a cross check with 2:27 to go in the first period, and that will send Salesianum back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. As mentioned, schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com or call 302-310-9075. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 17, Stashchinsky. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 33 seconds in the first period. Tashinsky 2 for cross-checking at 14:33. Inside the final 2 minutes of the first period, shots even Steven at 9 aside. And Devin Mallon up the left dots leads the re-entry for the Crusaders in behind enemy lines. Puck held by Myers in the far corner, now played up to Amlar. Thrown off the end boards, chased down by Roush. Failed to backhand it clear. held in by Amlung. Through the slot beyond the reach of Owen Sherwin stepping up to the top of the crease. Sherwin now working the near half wall. Final 75 seconds of the first period. Amlung pushed high by Downs, but not quite out. This puck now is cleared. And Mallon hustles all the way back into his zone to recover. 1 minute remaining in the period. Une minute restant dans la période. Final minute begins with Owen Sherwin bulldozing back into the Salesianum end. Centered the puck, but nobody home. Tried to feed it to Roush at the top of the near circle, but Driggs takes it away. Led on by Variale to Albert splitting defenders. Tries to throw the puck in, but McKee covers for a stoppage in play with 38 seconds to go. In period number 1, this game deadlocked one aside. Salesianum getting their 10th shot on goal against Colin McKee, who, as we've come to expect, plays his angles well, doesn't allow many rebounds, as Mike Wersinski said earlier. And that indeed was the case there. Miller rolls the puck behind his own goal for Father Judge, held in by Moser. Crusaders trying to work together a more deliberate attack, but it's broken up by Tuschinski up the far side. So the Crusaders rethink their options. Miller throws the puck up the near side, tipped on by Moser in behind the Salesianum goal, recovered by the other 12, Vinny Variale. Backhanded by Tuschinski back into neutral ice, recovered by Necht. Final 5 seconds of the period upon us. And the horn sounds to signal the end of the first period. Through one period, the score: Father Judge Crusaders 1, Salesianum 1. This is Delaware Hockey Night, and it's brought to you by 412 Communications. Second period upon us here on Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by 412 Communications. 1-1 through 17 minutes of play here at Fred Rust Arena. Jack Farrell and Matt Devine exchanging goals. The Devine goal on the power play tied it up at 11:51. We are 1-1 heading into the second period, which is brought to you by our good friends, the Hooper family, proud supporters of Delaware Hockey Night and of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey as well. Neil, Athena, Larry, and Joey, thank you all for your support of this great game in the first state of Delaware Hockey Night, bringing this game and countless others into homes across North America and even worldwide. Teams naturally change ends for the second period. Salesianum moving right to left. Father Judge in their away blues moving left to right. And head coach Jim Morrison watching from home with his family, including his brand new 12-day-old daughter, Madeline Elizabeth. Jim, from all of us, congratulations. We certainly wish health and happiness to mom and baby alike, and to you as well. Enjoy this time, Jim. We are absolutely delighted for you. Tie up for the puck at the near half wall. of the Salesianum zone. Betterly works it on to Schofield. Looked like he was going to wrist it to the far corner, but instead flipped it off his backhand to Will Betterly, who had 2 goals on Monday night against Boyertown. Another scrum for the puck developing just above the corner boards. Rob Savastano pleading with the gentlemen in blue and white alike to move play on, and finally they do. Through traffic came Gianni Pacitti. Couldn't run the gauntlet of Crusaders net front. Schofield held the point, threw the puck in from long range, batted down and cleared by Mallett. Advanced up the near half wall, Moser bodied off the biscuit. Loose puck corralled and thrown by Schofield ahead to Downs, who absorbs a check in the near corner. Usually it's Downs delivering the check, but this time it was Mike Fontaine, the aggressor, from the bodily perspective. On comes Roland, in over the Salesianum blue line. And there's the go-ahead goal from Father Judge. Plenty happening net front. There was the first shot. That one picked up. Leo Riley getting his first. No. It was not Leo Riley. 17, as we're advised. Is Jason Smarin, who, after recording 2 assists earlier this season, notched his first goal as a Crusader. That came at 2:11. We'll go to Mike.
Father Judge goal scored by number 17, Jason Smarin. An even strength goal for Father Judge.
Smarin at 2:21 gives the Crusaders the advantage. And for the Crusaders fans, that is indeed a familiar voice. Judge Public Address Announcer Mike Wersinski, as we worked out before the game, giving the Crusaders goal announcements here tonight. Hard shot right down the pipe from Pietro Paolo. Off McKee's pads into the near corner. Palante can't work free. Fontaine clears. Ehrlich recovers. The Sal's tag up and regroup. This puck floated in up the far wall by Buchanavage. Palante can't maintain. Roush tries to strip it from the reach of Driggs. Nearly does, but Downs recovers and clears. Thrown back in from center by Miller off the end boards. Recovered by Driggs. And this will come back in icing. Planning for retirement doesn't happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Face off to the left of Keekett. Goes the way of Salesianum. Attempting to clear from astern was Miller. Delayed penalty on Salesianum. Buchanavage stood a man up well away from the puck. Savastano's arm and Campbell's arm both popped up at the same time. And he's going to go for interference, or maybe even something more severe than that. Completely egregious on the part of Buchanavage. Can't do that. Definitely interference. This coming officially at 4:28. in the second period. And Salesianum back on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. They've allowed 1 goal in 2 shorthanded situations so far tonight. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 20, Charles Buchanavage. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 28 seconds. In the second period, Buchanavage, 2 for interference at 4:28. Catallo holding the right point. Walks in through traffic, reaching in to try to knock the puck out of his reach was Farrell. Moser, centering pass, batted up in the air by Keekett. He catches on the way down. Oy, 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 was that close. Devine will take the draw, and he will win it for the Father Judge Crusaders across from Bellapede. To Catallo, now back to Moser mid-zone, up the right wall to Amlar. Nearly tipped in by Moser, frozen by Keekett again. With 11:34 to go in the second period, Father Judge with the go-ahead goal. Thanks to Jason Smarrin, transferee wearing Leo Riley's 17. As we found out, we're still waiting for his number 19 sweater to come in. But for Smarrin, his first goal as a Crusader. Congratulations to Jason. That first goal is always a big one. Crusaders working the perimeter, shot from Miller. Kicked aside by Keekett. Rebound well contested behind the net. Jake Ehrlich tries to protect the puck. Nearly stripped from him by Sherwin. Ehrlich perseveres. Tries to change direction to generate some space. And Bellapede shovels this out of harm's way into neutral ice. Necked at center, tries to play it back. Bellapede bulldozes on through. Slowed up at the Judge blue line. Breakout from Sherwin, intercepted. Shot from Variale. Batted high by McKee, out of harm's way. Sherwin back the other direction. Accelerates through the neutral zone up the near boards. Puck sticked up into the netting. Should have been out of play there by Palante. But Campbell didn't see that puck bounce off the netting in the corner. Just didn't have the angle on that one. So play continues on at the 6.5-minute mark of the second period. And Father Judge looking to preserve a 2-1 lead over Salesianum. No icing. Roush had the center line gained just before he released the puck. So an opportunity for the Crusaders to get some fresh legs on. Chris Albert put one on a tee for Tuschinski. And Salesianum gets their second of the night. Stash Tuschinski. Finishes this one from Chris Albert at 6:57. See the celebration a second time. Tuschinski looking for another. This one goes wide. We've got ourselves a 2-2 hockey game. A Salesianum goal. His first of the season, scored by number 17, Stash Tuschinski. Assisted by number 9, Chris Albert. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 57 seconds in the second period. Tuschinski's first from Albert at 6:57. And a McKee save gives us a stoppage in play with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second period. If you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today. to schedule your first cleaning. Another Salesianum penalty, this going against Kalen Driggs. We are not sure up here what it was. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 19, Kalen Driggs. What we can tell you, it is a minor penalty that was assessed at 7 minutes 39 seconds in the second period. Driggs assessed a minor at 7:39. For those of you at home, as we mentioned before, we do not have any communication at all with the off-ice officials tonight. So we're all in this together as far as piecing our way through the adjudication of this hockey game. The number we're all interested in right now is 2. Father Judge 2, Salesianum 2, and a 2-on-2 rush for the Sals, led by Michael Massey up the near wall. It was slowed up just inside the Judge blue line. Here comes Amlung the other way. Carams the puck in behind the goal, around to the far corner. Batted by Matt Devine, taken away from him as he failed to control the puck. And this is launched clear by Eamon Schofield from deep in the Salesianum end. Up the left boards comes Necht, launches the puck along the wall. No icing, it was waved off. Ehrlich recovers, surrounded by a Crusaders forecheck too strong. Centering pass from Sherwin resulted in a Roush shot that was tipped aside by Kekit. Puck subsequently cleared. The press box phone rings, and on we go, well beyond the halfway point of the second period. We are tied up at 2, Father Judge and Salesianum, here from beautiful Fred Rust Arena. Driggs' penalty was killed off. Puck shoveled by Albert in over the Judge blue line. Corralled by Farrell, shot off the pads of McKee. Albert not in position to field the rebound. This tipped clear up the far wall by Myers. Recovered by Palante. Lofted back in by Ehrlich from just beyond center. Rolled from behind the Judge goal to the near corner, where Roush leads the breakout, but Sherwin is evaded by the puck, which now Ehrlich controls, and leaves to defensive partner Frankie Palante up the opposite side. Headman through neutral territory, but overskated by Albert. The advance was onside, though. The puck did precede Albert into the zone. Stolen, though, by the Judge side. Myers lost control under pressure in the neutral zone. Miller failed to maintain. Quick shot from close range from Downs, popped up into the air by McKee, and that takes us to a stoppage in play with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second period of this 2-2 hockey game. Salesianum and Father Judge so far equals on this Friday night. And in terms of shots, we're looking at 16-15 in favor of Salesianum by Mike Wersinski's tally. Variale won the draw in his zone. Shot from Pietro Paolo from the left dot was wide. Had plenty of mustard on it, just not the right line. Recovered by Morady, thrown in by Pietro Paolo, another McKee save. Morady can't hold the point this time. Race on for a wobbling puck to the goal line, and this will be an icing with 5:54 to go in the second period. Well, the organist almost made it through the song. Morady volleys the puck across neutral territory, turned back the other way by Mallon. Keekett wants an icing, he's not going to get it. Driggs winds up in the near corner, and this will be an icing the other way with 5:33 to go in the second period. All even up at 2, Mike Wersinski. We're certainly getting what we bargained for, aren't we?
A good, typical Judge Salesianum game. Tight defense, opportunity on the power play to score. It's a typical game. That's why we're tied at 2.
A bounce here, a chance there, a mistake here, an edge there.
That's all it's going to take probably to win this game. A turnover and goes in the back of the net.
Not much separates these two teams, and that's been the case for years.
Yes, that has been the case since I've been doing Father Judge hockey since 2010. And they've been playing, all the games have been tight.
I know since I've been with the Salesianum program since 2017, we've seen each other more than a handful of times. And memory's a little bit foggy on this, Mike, so you'll have to forgive me. But while Father Judge has pretty handily, in the overall record scheme of things, had the edge, those wins for the Crusaders, they haven't been cakewalks by any means.
Oh, no, they're not 7-1 games or anything like that. They're all good, close hockey games between two good schools.
Devine won the draw. Quick shot from Moser, stopped by Keekett. Just over 5 minutes, another loose puck covered by Aiden Keekett. This was a Catallo stick that was lifted net front. Catallo and Moser were both making a beeline to the top of the crease, but solid defense there by Eamon Schofield, and Johnny Pacitti holding close to home to take away the scoring chance there. And it's those situations that make or break this game one way or the other pretty consistently anytime we see these two sides, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's, like I said, it's good coaching. The teams are evenly matched, and all it takes is one turnover, and you're going to lose the game.
Hockey's a game of mistakes, as we both know. We've both seen enough of it. I haven't played enough of it, but we've both been involved with it more than enough to know that.
Between coaching and doing what I do for Father Judge, yes, I've seen enough games where all it takes is one little mistake, and you go from winning to losing the game real quick.
And it's really a matter of being in position to capitalize on those situations. Shot there from the top of the left circle, and Mallon sailed wide. Held in by Roland and rolled behind the cage. We're in the far corner. Catallo's bodied off the path of the puck, but still, thanks to Mallon working the far point, Judge is able to maintain. 3:45 to go here in the second period of this 2-2 hockey game. Downs tries to chip his way beyond Moser, but is slowed up at the Father Judge blue line. And of course, we're delighted to have Mike Wersinski along for the ride with us here tonight on a Friday night at Fred Rust Arena. Centering pass to Robert Catallo. Ends up right in his skates. He couldn't do anything with it. Charles Buchanavage the other way counters. And Salesianum has taken a 3-2 lead. Charles Buchanavage, how about that? Watching this materialize from out of the zone, that's a coast-to-coast beauty for the fourth liner. Carried it on the length of the ice. And at 13:40 in the second period, Salesianum have reclaimed the lead. It's now 3-2. Sal's in front. Looking for another. Bellapede fans on it net front. Recovered the puck, but lost his shot lane from there. A Salesianum goal! his first of the season, scored by number 20, Charles Buckanavage. Time of the goal, 13 minutes 40 seconds in the second period. Buckanavage's first at 13:40. Inside the final 3 minutes of the second period. We've been struggling to get our media timeouts in here, Mike. This game has been going along at a really good flow for the most part. You get stretches of 5 or 6 minutes where it's just wall-to-wall action.
That's what makes good hockey. I know they pay your bills, Jim, but I like it when it's nonstop action out there.
No, absolutely. And like we've talked about, and we can probably talk about until we're blue in the face, Mike, anytime these two teams are on the ice, you know you're in for, if not a good, but at least an entertaining hockey game. And there is Roush in the slot to make it 3-3, just like that. Wow. Let's give that one another look. Chased down in the corner, picked up by Sherwin. He puts it on a tee for Roush net front. And with 2:13 to go in the second period. Gavin Roush's second goal of the season makes this an even Steven 3-3 hockey game.
Father Judge goal scored by number 44, Gavin Roush. Gavin Roush scores for Father Judge, an even strength goal.
And the assist on that, the primary assist anyway, Owen Sherwin, that game came at 14:40, or that goal came at 14:47, and it was Roush's second of the season. Final minute and a half upon us here in the second period. Salesianum gets the lead. A minute later, Father Judge takes it away. What is it they say? The Crusaders giveth and the Crusaders taketh away? Wait a minute. It's not quite like that. 72 seconds to go in the second period. Downs tries to split the wickets from 40 feet. Face pressure getting that shot away, missed the near post. 1 minute remaining in the period. Une minute restant dans la période. Downs again. Net front, Albert poked away by McKee reaching out. Downs again. Floats the puck up the far wall. Launched in from long range by Morady. He's got it back through traffic off McKee's pads. Nets off its moorings with 31 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off coming to McKee's left. We'll have to get that 6-minute media timeout in early in the third. Drop pass to Moser, frozen by Kekut. Covered with 19 seconds to go in the second. We'll try to wedge this in for you right now. Operating under the philosophy of one state, one goal, First State Ice Hockey is the new leader in youth hockey player development in and around Delaware. Learn more about their individual development program, as well as classes, clinics, and summer tournament teams at firststateicehockey.com. Face off at the near dot, cleared out by the Salesianum side. Down to single digits here in the second period. Variale, challenged by Moser, lost control of the puck. Devine brings it back the other way, 2-on-1, but the horn sounds before Matt Devine could get a shot off from the slot. Through 2 periods, the score: Father Judge Crusaders 3, Salesianum 3. We'll take a break on Delaware Hockey Night. This game is far from over, friends. More to come very, very soon. Right back at it. We're not kidding when we say these intermissions are short. Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by 412 Communications, providing media solutions for small businesses. Limestone Pension Associates, working directly with you or your firm to design and administer a qualified retirement plan. First State Ice Hockey, one state, one goal. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning, promoting healthy living in homes throughout Delaware. And Colonial Motors, celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry here in the First State. 7 seconds gone. Salesianum getting an attacking zone face-off after a Father Judge icing to start the third period. Albert from point-blank range. Couldn't get a good angle on his shot. Got too much loft on the puck from just above the edge of the crease. That sailed over the crossbar. Here comes Downs in again. Puck poke checked away from him mid-zone by Sean Miller. Ends up in the corner. Tashinsky, one of the 3 goal scorers for Salesianum so far tonight. The others Jack Farrell and Charles Buchanavage. Tries to maintain the Sal's momentum. We were 40 seconds into the third period. Crusaders clear. Matt Devine in a one-on-one. Devine with the angle on the shot. Keekett with the save. He gathers the puck in, and he covers up for the stoppage. 50 seconds into the third period. Per Mike Rasinski's tally sheet, Salesianum leading in the shot department 22-19 through 34 minutes of hockey. We've shared the score box with Mike a fair number of times at the Jefferson Health Skate Zone Northeast, home rink of Father Judge, also the home rink of the Cahillites of Roman Catholic, and for you DVHL fans, the Philadelphia Blazers. We've got a little more space to work with here, but there's something nice, Mike Rasinski, about being right in the thick of the action, right between the benches. You lose a little bit of your sight line in the corner when calling the game for radio, at least I do, but what you gain in terms of proximity to the action just can't be matched. It's like
seeing a game at Fenway or Wrigley. You're that close to the action. Yes, this is beautiful. Your studio here is absolutely beautiful,
Thank
Jim.
you, Mike.
But I like being right down on the ice. You hear things that you can't say on radio.
And I'm sure that our audience has heard things that, thankfully, being an internet broadcast, we've got a little bit more leeway, but still we try to keep it. We try to keep it family friendly, and the Palante shot from the right point was caught and held by McKee, who is showing us why he's one of the best netminders in the ICSHL tonight. Like you said, with these two teams, you always get good goaltending from both sides.
And
Colin McKee, ever since I first saw him a couple seasons ago, absolutely impressive.
like I said earlier, Jim, he came in as a freshman and took over as a freshman. It's fun to watch him play hockey.
It really is. You know what, Mike? Deciding the 3 stars of the game tonight is going to be really tough. A lot of players making an impact on both sides.
Absolutely.
Kozing tries to headman the puck up neutral territory to Downs, but it's stolen. Walked back the other direction by Neck, crossing to the near boards. He's slowed up just inside the Salesianum blue line. Puck volleyed back across neutral ice. Fontaine gives it away to Buchanavich. Buchanavich stood up by Howell. The Father Judge stripe as we come to the 3-minute mark of the third period. And an acknowledgement, too, to the other member of the DHN crew tonight and for a few games coming up through the course of the holiday break. At Robert Morris University of Pennsylvania, Tyler Gallo, Salesianum alumnus, coming back and giving us an assist here behind the scenes. Tyler serving as our videographer here this evening. We'll have him on the air through the course of his holiday break as well. And absolutely delighted to have a bright, young, multi-talented sports journalist coming back to hang out with us for a couple weeks. He's in the midst of a multifaceted journalism internship with the Pittsburgh Penguins, working alongside Michelle Crecchiolo of Penn's Inside Scoop, and doing a great job sharing stories of the Penguins, and not just on the ice either. We'll talk to Tyler more about his journalistic pursuits on Tuesday afternoon, as he'll don the second headset and join me on the airwaves when Salesianum takes on Avongrove at the Wells Fargo Center for a Tuesday matinee. So great to have Tyler Gallo, Salesianum, class of 2018 it was, right? As part of the team here behind the scenes for the next few broadcasts. Divine drop pass. Mallon absorbs a check at the near half wall from Downs. They remain tied up well after the puck escapes. Rather, that was Michael Massey applying the bodily pressure. Moser strips the puck from Betterly. Through the slot he comes, looking for the shot. Dishes the puck off. And this one off the stick of Sherwood is tipped into the netting and out of play with 12:18 to go in regulation. But a 3-3 deadlock, unbroken yet, between Father Judge and Salesianum. Mike, exactly what we bargained for. Good execution there. Just the follow was not to be. And as you heard Mike say, nice save by McKee, denying Downs from point-blank range. The execution both ways, the chances are good. Downs weaving through traffic, couldn't backhand one onto the doorstep, nobody home. Tuschinski was the closest to the puck, but he was far away from the low slot, couldn't finish that opportunity. Here he slows up Amlung, but loses his footing, can't chase the puck down, tried to set up Downs, that pass broken up. Sherwin ricochets this one behind his own goal and over to Amlung, who will steady. Cross-ice pass broken up by Jake Ehrlich, offering that defensive pressure, which really has become the hallmark of Salesianum's game. It is, I think anyway, Mike, limited Father Judge's opportunities to generate A-quality chances.
Other than the power play, Jim, Father Judge really hasn't had much sustained pressure in the zone.
Here in the slot is Roush. Surrounded, Ehrlich strips the puck from him. There's that defensive pressure from Salesianum we mentioned. Downs tries to flip it back to Ehrlich. Just miscommunication and misexecution there, opening the door for Sherwin into the slot. The Myers backhand was wide. Puck rolls to the far corner. Ehrlich maintains behind his own goal. We're at the 6.5-minute mark of the third period. Puck advanced to Joey Pietropaulo. He gains red, caroms the puck in behind the goal. No icing as he gained the appropriate side of the red line, but a crowd surrounds the vulcanized rubber in the far corner. Devin Mallon shovels it away. Necht absorbs a heavy check in the corner, separating him from the puck. Maintained by Driggs. Slapper. Farrell from down the slot looking for his second. Tipped aside by McKee. Variale now steps up, diving to block the shot was Jason Smarin, who earned his first goal as a Crusader at the beginning of the second period. 7 minutes gone here in the third. It's a 3-3 hockey game. Centering pass through traffic. Variale couldn't track it down. Holding was Driggs. Smarin steals the puck from him and headmans it through neutral territory to Howell. Slowed up at the blue line by Driggs. Back in it goes. Mallon rolls this one behind but not out. Brady barely held, but he was pickpocketed by Howell, and he comes, and in it goes. Colin Howell. Putting the Crusaders up 4-3. Came in from the right dot. Nothing fancy about that one. He came in straight on from the dot, Mike, and that was it.
Father Judge, goal. Father Judge goal scored by number 90, Colin Howell. Colin Howell scores for Father Judge, an even strength goal.
That at 7:31 in the third period, putting Father Judge up 4-3, as you see in the top left corner of your monitor. And for Colin, that was his third of the season. Inside 9 minutes to go. Play halted here with 8:53 to go in the third. Colonial Motors celebrating over 25 years in the automotive industry in Central Delaware, and they feature a vast array of pre-owned cars perfect for any purpose and budget. Visit their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. It was an offside against Father Judge that brought play to a halt, and Salesianum chips their way back into attacking position. But as has been the case so often tonight, those opportunities, Mike Wersinski, have been fleeting at best.
Yes, they have, Jim. It's been one and done basically for both teams.
And a lot of that can be attributed to strong defense on both sides and stellar goaltending on both sides, as both of these young gentlemen between the pipes have shown up in a big way. Keekett recording his 21st save of the game, a figure that McKee has matched thus far. Both goalies recording 21 saves so far tonight in a game that's seen plenty of shots, but as far as quality chances go, slim pickings on both sides of the red line. Here up the middle comes Moser. Crossing to the left dots, drop back to Sherwin. Shot through traffic right into Keekett's glove, and he holds for a pause in play with 7:23 to go in regulation. Father Judge with that tenuous at best 4-3 lead over Salesianum. But the Crusaders do have an attacking zone draw coming their way. Sherwin, Roush, and Myers on up front. Sherwin with the assist on the Roush goal that tied it up late in the second period. But that trio finds themselves back in their own end briefly. Sherwin through traffic, beats Betterly, gets around Palante, shoots, pad saved by Kikit. Getting the rebound was Myers, follow-up chance denied as well. Long range, third time from Miller. Caught and held by Kikit for a pause in play with 6:53 to go in regulation in this hockey game. First time these two teams met this season. It was Father Judge winning 3-2 in overtime. Likewise, a nail-biter here tonight. Crusaders trying to preserve their advantage for 7 minutes more. This entry is offside for the Sal's. Variale swats the puck in over the Judge blue line. Countering was Miller. Recovered by Pietro Paolo. Rolled in behind the goal. Chased down by Farrell, working behind the cage. Centering feed evades Variale. Maintained by Palante. Through traffic off McKee's pads. Puck shoveled out of a hot kitchen by Devin Mallon. Maintained by Palante at the far half wall. His centering advance is stick checked high, cleared. Ehrlich recovers. 6:10 to go in regulation. Judge 4, Salesianum 3. And to all of you joining us via Delaware Hockey Night TV, enjoying this game in high definition. We're glad to have each and every one of you along for the ride with us tonight. Myers' stick lifted as he's angled to the far corner by Palante. Puck worked free, carried on by Variale, now up the left boards. He's into a 1-on-4, shot from 40 feet over the crossbar, rings off the back glass, and Gavin Amlung picks up the rebound. It is launched free by Necht over center. Puck bobbles into the Salesianum end, now on the stick of Kalen Driggs. Sal's captain in the near corner. Stretch pass finds Logan Downs. Absorbing a check from Necht. He's separated from the puck. Well executed hip check there from Kevin Necht to catch the Sal's leading scorer right in his tracks, 40 feet away from the goal line. Follow-up chance, a slapper from Fontaine missed the far post. Rebound walked in up the middle by Driggs. Entry onside. Albert did not precede the puck into the zone, although it looked mighty close. 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. Cross ice pass, hits Smarin. He's taken off his feet. Kikit holds. And a hand pass is signaled. With 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. So this faceoff's going to come outside the Salesianum zone. Bit of a fortunate break there for the Sal's. As the hand pass forces the neutral zone draw. Tuschinski and Albert 2-on-2. Tuschinski rushed his shot down the slot. Missed to the near corner. Played there by Devine. Rolled to the far side. Corralled by Catallo. On up the middle this goes. Mishandled by Devine high in the zone. Picked clean and now walked forward by Logan Downs. Downs snipes from downtown! And we're tied right back up. Logan Downs from downtown Wilmington gives us a 4-4 hockey game. He comes through up the right dots, Splits defenders a laser from 45 feet. And he gets his 8th of the season to give us a brand new hockey game. A Salesianum goal, his 8th of the season, scored by number 22, Logan Downs. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 4 seconds in the third period. Downs with his 8th of the season at 13:04. After a failed scoring chance from the Crusaders, here comes Salesianum back on the attack. Pietro Paulo trying to finish what Variale started in the far corner of the Salesianum end, but he's slowed up mid-zone. We're now down to the final 3 minutes of regulation. Judge on the offensive. Sherwin slowed up in the slot. Schofield offering resistance. Follow-up shot came off the stick of Roush, popped away by Kekitz Waffleboard. This cleared back in and recovered by Devine behind the Judge goal. This will be an icing with 2:36 to go in regulation of a 4-4 hockey game. Face-off will be to the right of Colin McKee. And a puck out of play. 2:31 to go. Give the Sal's another attacking zone draw. Tuschinski bodies Malin off the puck. They continue on well after the puck is gone. Now it's right back there. A two-a-side scrum. Chris Albert emerges with the vulcanized rubber. Gets a couple hacks in the numbers by Devine on his way to the near corner, but Albert maintains. To Downs. Downs shot off McKee's pads. Rebound controlled in the slot by Devine. He floats the puck on to center. Turned back by Palante. Downs centered. Tripped in the slot was Albert. This will be a delayed penalty against Father Judge. With the touch, play is halted with 1:50 to go. Campbell and Savastano discussing the situation at hand. Devine makes his way to the penalty box. A trip signaled. At 15:10. And there will be a timeout for Salesianum. Father Judge penalty assessed to number 43, Matt Devine, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 10 seconds in the third period. Devine, 2 for tripping at 15:10. Timeout, Salesianum. Looking ahead at what we've got on the Salesianum broadcast schedule here on Delaware Hockey Night. A busy couple days leading up to the Christmas break. On Monday, DHN Radio, bringing you Salesianum taking on Owen J. Roberts. And then on the afternoon of Tuesday, December 21st, Tyler will be back with us. He'll be serving in a color commentary role as we head to the Big Barn, the Wells Fargo Center. Salesianum taking on Avon Grove in a 1 o'clock matinee from the home rink of the Philadelphia Flyers. Full schedule is always available at dehockeynight.com. Become a sponsor. Drop us a note. Opportunities available to learn more Email James at 412communications.com. We'd love to have you on board. Here on Delaware Hockey Night. And for Salesianum, this is a Colonial Motors power play. You too can score on the Colonial Motors power play. Visit one of their 3 convenient Central Delaware locations or browse their vast inventory online at colonialmotorsinc.com. 100 seconds to go. Downs, Tashinsky, Driggs, Albert, and Variale, the 5. Downs with a rocket from 30 feet off the back glass. Game tied 4-4. Sal's with a power play for the remainder of regulation. Albert tried to set up Downs. That pass broken up by Moser. He gains the blue line, now red. Flips it in behind the Salesianum goal, studied by Kikit. Catallo offering forechecking pressure. Downs ahead to Stash Tashinsky. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute restant dans la période. Here comes Variale waiting for Albert to tag up, and they enter up the near boards. Albert held in by Downs barely. Puck stripped from him by Moser. Race on one-on-one. Moser with the advantage. Comes in. Shot. No. Kikit denies him. And a trip against Salesianum will send us to even strength with 37 seconds to go. Logan Downs off for a trip himself, breaking up Moser's chance at a go-ahead goal. Mike, there are good penalties, there are bad penalties for Logan Downs. I'd say that was not a bad one to take.
That's a good penalty to take. Kid's all alone on a breakaway. You try to pull him down, and that's exactly what he did.
Caught up to him, so the foul wasn't from behind.
Luckily, though, he didn't get called for the penalty shot, but I don't think it's the right call.
I don't think so, absolutely. So we're 4-on-4 for the next, well, for the remainder of regulation anyway. Salesianum penalty assessed to number 22, Logan Downs, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 23 seconds in the third period. Downs, 2 for tripping at 16:23. Breakout pass intercepted by Variale after Albert stick checked it. Variale, 8 seconds to go. To Palante, lost the zone. Palante back to his own line. The horn will sound, and dear fans, we are headed to overtime. Through regulation, the score, Father Judge Crusaders 4, Salesianum 4. And for the second time in as many meetings between these two teams this season, 51 minutes, solved absolutely nothing. We are headed to a 5-minute overtime. Three on three in overtime. Here in the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League. And whatever becomes of it will become of it. There is no shootout. We're going to start 3 on 3. There's penalty time on the clock. Manpower can't be less than 3. So 11 seconds into overtime, the divine penalty will conclude. So Father Judge will go up 4 on 3 momentarily. When the Downs penalty concludes, then we go to 4 on 4 until the first stoppage from that point, at which point manpower is reduced to 3 on 3. For the sake of making sure everyone's clear on the procedures, we'll let the on-ice crowd know just the same. Overtime will begin 3 on 3. When the divine penalty concludes, Father Judge will be up 4 on 3 in terms of manpower. When the Downs penalty concludes, we will go 4 on 4 until the first stoppage of play thereafter, at which point manpower will be corrected to 3 on 3. Did we do that right, Mike?
Sounds good, Jim.
Between your coaching experience and my officiating experience, let's hope between the two of us we can get it right. Moser and Variale meet for the center draw, and overtime has begun at Fred Rust Arena. Catallo, Moser, and Mallon. Variale, Driggs, and Ehrlich. Now a fourth Crusader is on. Mallon cuts for the net. Moser puts one on a tee for Mallon. Devine holding the back of the zone. Catallo in the corner. Devine through traffic off Keekat's pads. Ehrlich swarming net front. Corrals the puck. Chips it off the near boards ahead to Vinny Variale. Variale one-on-one. Shot from 40 feet. Stick checked away by Matt Devine. Clogging up the high slot. Moser emerges with the puck. Through traffic, he comes barreling through the neutral zone. Wrister off the blocker of Keekat to the far corner. Backhanded by Catallo in behind the cage and picked up there by Kalen Driggs. He chips this puck off the near boards. Chased down by Variale, pinched by Catallo. Amlung tries to slow him up. Variale couldn't gain control of the puck just above the Father Judge goal line. It was recovered by Amlung. 13 seconds to go on this Father Judge 4-on-3 power play before leading scorer Logan Downs is released back to action. Downs waiting. Puck swatted away by Ehrlich, and Amlung recovers in neutral ice. Back to 4-on-4, and we'll go 4-on-4 until the next stoppage in action. Amlung shot from the corner, blocked down well before the edge of the crease by Ehrlich. Driggs finds Downs, on ahead to Chris Albert, who advances through neutral territory but is slowed up just inside the Judge blue line by Moser. Here's Devine back through neutral territory, dropped back to Smarin. Throws the puck off the far boards. Maintained there by Amlung. Moser looks slapper. Chance intercepted by Downs. 2 minutes have gone by in overtime. Moser recovers, re-enters the Salesianum zone. Hacked at by Driggs, tries to center to Smarin at the top of the crease. That pass broken up, but Jason Smarin maintains control. Throws the puck in close, intercepted net front by Driggs, but not cleared. Mallon taking aim from 45 feet. Keekat holds. And play halted with 2:40 to go. Now we're going to go back to 3-on-3. With the stoppage, play reverts to 3-on-3. With the stoppage, play will revert to 3-on-3. With 3-on-3, Mike Wersinski, the overtime procedures can get a little bit dicey and a little bit peculiar almost when it comes to when penalties get involved.
Sometimes you got to be a rocket scientist to read the rule book.
Well, if I can write my level 2 exam, then it can't be that hard. Smarin loses his footing over the puck. Palante swarms in to challenge. Smarin chips the puck in over the Salesianum blue line, chases it down mid-zone. Cross-ice feed finds Mallon, top of the left circle. Schofield can't slow him up. Puck centered, unable to connect on the doorstep was Fontaine. Schofield and Tuschinski lead the rush into Judge territory. Eamon Schofield shot from 30 feet, sticked away by McKee. Schofield gets his own rebound. To Mallon. Smarin lost his stick. Puck ends up in the far corner on the stick of Mike Fontaine. Down to the final 110 seconds of this game. It took nearly the entirety of overtime for Father Judge to win when they met at the beginning of the season. The game-winning goal came with 15 seconds to go. Devine up the middle, Amlung over the center blue hen logo, throws the puck into the near corner. Corralled there by Frankie Palante. He traps it at the kick plate. Amlung pitchforking away, trying to extract the puck. Now a two-a-side scrum. Holding net front for Salesianum is Schofield. Devine maintaining the point. Amlung emerges with the puck. Centered high to Matt Devine. One of 4 Judge goal scorers tonight. He retreats to his own blue line. Under forechecking pressure from Stosh Tuschinski, we enter the final minute. 1 minute remaining in overtime. 1 minute. Moser up the right wall. Coming in, Amlung is high, crossing through the slot. is Devine. Amlung, Moser. Dot-to-dot pass mishandled by Devine. He chases it to the corner. But that gave Downs time to react, and here he comes. Logan Downs trying to split defenders. Wrist shot, skied over the crossbar into the back glass. Amlung leaves it to Moser. 22 seconds remaining. Moser puts on the brakes to gain himself some space after gaining the line. Moser looking shot, one-timer from the slot off the stick of Sherwin goes into the near corner. Amlung tied up by Massey at the near boards just inside the Salesianum blue line. 2-1, and that will do it. The final score, a hard-fought tie between Father Judge and Salesianum. They end it 4-aside. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's final score, the Father Judge Crusaders 4, Salesianum 4. So that will do it for us here on Delaware Hockey Night. Mike Wersinski, thanks so much for stopping by the press box. A lot of fun having you along
Jim,
on board here tonight.
Thank you and your organization for the invite to come down here to Delaware to watch another great game between two great Salesianum schools. Thank you, pal.
Thank you so much, Mike. So that'll do it for us. For Tyler Gallo, the whole crew, James Witherite signing off. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow with Delaware Junior Blue Hens hockey on Delaware Hockey Night, and it's all brought to you by 412 Communications.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.